everybody. I'm Richard Osman. Welcome along to House of Games nights. Normally, we're on BBC Two at 6 o'clock. Normally, Michael Portillo is on a train straight after us. Now we're on BBC One. Who knows what'll be on after us? But it's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have an audience here as well. Hello, audience. Lovely to have the band here as well. Hello, band. David, Wendy, Hattie, Dominic, Bob, and David as well at the back there.
I'm a musician now. This is phenomenal.
You're a musician?
You just included me in the band like it's a normal thing.
You're sitting with the musicians for sure. That is where you've been placed, David.
Hang on, this isn't even switched on.
But much else about the show is the same. We're joined by 4 famous faces. They battle it out over a series of rounds. Tonight is our final. So at the end of this show, one of them is going to win this trophy. Who is our champion going to be? We're about to find out, but it is one of these 4. Ed Gamble, Sindhu V, Sian Gibson, and Dara O'Brien. Welcome back. Been together for 2 shows. Very, very close at the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at how we stand. Someone is going to be our champion at the end of tonight's show. And at the moment, there are 2 points between the top 3. Ed, you have 7, Dara 6, and Sian has 5. Ed, if you win today, you're going to be our champion. Feeling confident?
No.
Excellent. Good news.
Dara's in my head. He's got in my head now.
That's
Rent-free. Rent-free. I'm in there at the moment. I'm rearranging the furniture in his head right now.
Dara, a win last time?
Yes, it was a great win. The fondue set has hardly been off. I've been fonduing all week intensely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Sian, so Ed won week 1, Dara won week 2.
Yeah.
You are still very much in this, but it'd be lovely to have a win, would it not?
Yeah, I'm going to creep in from behind.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very confident tonight.
Be lovely to see. Sindhu, you are out of the running for the trophy. You
That's
know
fine.
that. This is not news to you. However, you are not out of the running for a daily prize. OK,
That's
let's take a
true.
look at this evening's prizes. Whoever wins this evening gets to choose one of these.
Wow.
Whoa.
What?
We have a House of Games mini fridge, the luggage set, an espresso machine and cups, and a pizza oven. What, audience? What on earth is going on? This is
It's a genuinely
extraordinary.
good prize.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are all great, aren't they? Hold on, I'm going to play.
It would be great if I'd not just bought a pizza oven.
No,
I'm
you bought
livid.
a pizza oven?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
What would you go for, Sindhu?
I would go for the little fridge.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Sian, what would you go for?
I'm going for the pizza oven.
Pizza oven. Dara?
Oh, totally the pizza oven. I thought all the prizes were kind of funny, ironic. I want the pizza oven.
Wow. Shall we get on and
Yes.
see who our champion is going to be? Every time I press this buzzer, a new round comes up. Our first round today is... Here's one you asked yourself earlier. Now, before the show, I wanted you all to ask yourself a question. And so what we asked you to do is ask yourself a question backwards.
Oh, my God.
You remember doing it. You remember we asked you to say something very unusual. You're
Yes.
essentially asking yourself your question for this round. Ed, we will start with you. The category for your question was history. OK, we played you something, asked you to repeat it. So, Ed, this is what you said.
Schwiau, Sis, Schna, Nish, Siu.
OK? We will now reverse that, and you've asked yourself this question.
I haven't.
Wish, Shin, Hansch, Sis, Wives.
What?
Wow. We're going to hear it in
I
audio
mean, it's
again.
almost pointless to hear it
Would
again.
That's...
Let's hear
Right,
it.
come on, but we come on, because you can buzz in and get this if Ed can't get it.
Wish, Shin, Hansch, Sis, Wives.
Henry VIII.
Interesting. So what do you think the question was?
Absolutely no idea. I just know it's history, and Henry VIII is the main one from history.
Because I thought I could decide...
6. I thought maybe
Yeah,
6 was
I
in
knew
there,
what
so I
it
thought
was.
maybe
What do you think
6
the question
wives.
was?
Which king had 6 wives?
Is it which king had 6 wives?
That is
It
incredible. I can't
was.
believe
Which
that.
king had 6 wives? And it was Henry VIII. Sindhu, we asked you to repeat something. It was your question. And your category was Europe. Let's see how you said it, and then we'll reverse it.
A Nieps, vodka, has skoram.
Let's reverse that, and here is your question, being asked by yourself.
Maros has sa aknov of Spain.
Oh,
Wow, really came through there.
yeah.
Okay, can I hear that again?
Of course you can.
Maros has sa Hagnov of Spain.
Something with Spain.
I mean, it feels like it's Spain.
Spain. And I don't know what the front part is. Is it the capital of Spain?
So what is the capital of Spain? So your answer would be?
Madrid.
Is it Madrid? Absolutely right. What is the capital of Spain? Well done. Sian.
Oh, dear.
OK, we played you something, asked you to repeat it. Turns out it was your question. Your category was geography. Let's take a look at what you said.
Nashwa Zegib has zi shu.
OK, and let's reverse that, and you're going to ask yourself a question.
Wish is the biggest Haushan.
That's great.
Wow.
Very good. Yeah.
Really good.
Penis Ocean?
I mean, listen, we were all thinking it. Would you like to listen to it one more
Yes,
time?
please.
OK.
Wish is the biggest Haushan. Which is the biggest ocean?
Yeah, maybe.
I could have said it fluently and I still don't know the question. I don't know the answer. That's really embarrassing.
Have a go.
Pacific.
Pacific Ocean? Absolutely. Well
Oh, thank goodness for that!
Beautifully done. Dara.
Yes.
Dara, now, your question was something to do with time. Something to do
OK.
with time, OK? Let's listen to what you said.
Hoa, vuna, vuni, ha, visnes, inem, dua.
I love the fact that none of you had any idea why we were asking you to say these things. Dara, let's now play this backwards, and you're going to ask yourself a question.
Howard, many, sensi, ha, inv, anv, how.
Starts so well, doesn't it?
Wow.
No.
Really
But then-
starts so
And then it seems the question becomes kind of weird.
Do you want to hear it
I
again?
definitely want to hear it again, yeah.
OK, let's have a little listen.
Howard, many, sensi, ha, inv, anv, how.
It's like you're going to throw up halfway through.
It's very carry-on film. The whole ooh, oh, ooh.
This is the best.
Thank you very much. How many? Yeah, it's a number of seconds in something, but I can't work out what the latter part of it is. 11, 11. How many?
But it definitely ends with
Hour. Yeah, it definitely ends with hours.
Okay, and yeah, sorry, hang on. Yeah, but the 11, 11 is really confusing. I think, do we all agree the 11, 11 is unhelpful in this question?
Maybe it's just hours.
3,600. 3,000.
So you think, how many seconds are there in an hour?
in an
You're
hour?
thinking the question
In
is.
an hour.
Let's take a look. Is the
Hours
answer
are best.
3,600? Absolutely
wow.
right. How many seconds are in an hour? That's the end of that round. Shall we take a look at the scores after that round? I think it's going to be very close. 1-1-1-1 are the scores.
It actually
Well,
says 11-11 there, which was what Dara said.
Whoa! Whoa!
There's forces at work
Illuminati.
here.
That is unbelievable.
Haunted House of Games.
God, that's a show. OK, let's play another round, shall we? Our next round today is... famous last word for this round. We need our lovely band. David.
Just a regular band of musicians here, just travelling the land, playing our tune.
Now, in this, David is going to sing you some songs that he's written, and they are all about books. Is that right, David?
Yes, they're about books I have read in the distant past and don't necessarily remember the exact details of those books. And you have to guess the title of the book, which is the last words of the song.
So the last words of the song will be the title of a book. Ed, we will start with you.
Great.
Band, David.
You did ask us to rehearse, and we haven't done that because I thought it would be funnier if they're so good. I'm just going to start playing, and they're just going to
They
hopefully
look
pick up.
so thrilled by that. OK. You take it away. Have you got a particular style in mind?
Yeah, this we'll go with sexy. Let's go. There's a man on the moors and he's moody and strong, and he also likes to pick fights. I like this. I haven't read it, but I know Kate Bush's song, which is also called...
I mean,
Wuthering Heights.
is it Wuthering Heights, Wendy?
Wuthering Heights.
Very good. I mean, how on earth did you get that in?
Oh, no, it's crazy, right?
It's amazing what you get away with when you've got just great musicians, because that might be the easiest question we've ever had in the history of...
All right, mate, don't rub it in.
Yeah. David, you've written some more songs.
Yeah.
You've written one, I hope, for Sindhu.
Yeah, this is a terrifying song.
Okay.
Sindhu. So, can we go with terrifying drums? Hit the most terrifying one of your various...
Whoa, that is scary.
In this book that's all gothic and frightening, a scientist tries to revive a man made from corpses with lightning, and I think he exclaims, "It's alive!" I'd like to say it turns out fine, but it doesn't because of pesky Dr.
Frankenstein.
Wendy.
Frankenstein.
Amazing that the easiest question title was lost so quickly.
Suddenly Wuthering Heights looked impossible. I would love it if we get to Dara and this is just so
Incredibly obscure.
absolutely...
This treatise was written.
Sian, let's hope these are not going to get harder. Fingers
Yes.
crossed. David, another book that you vaguely remember?
Yeah, we'll go with the style of future funk, please. Here we go. This one is by that Victorian guy. I've seen the film, I can give you the gist. There's an orphan who wants to know who will buy. Where is love? He's.
Oliver Twist.
Can that possibly be right,
yes.
Wendy?
Oliver Twist.
Very well done.
Somebody check the charts. Check the charts. See if these are moving up the top 10 yet.
Wow.
I'm not to be strict about your book quiz, but the words "who will buy" and "where is love" aren't in the book.
My goodness, the scientist down here is like, this is not mathematically correct. It's maths and magic. That's what music is.
It's Dara's turn now as well.
Oh,
I see. Have you got a slightly harder one for him?
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Whoa, I can do my own drums, thank you. You like metal music. There's gonna be a metal vibe to this.
Wow.
Feels like it.
This one's from long ago. It's by Daniel Defoe. I'm worried it might be obtuse. Oh, but how can I ignore thrilling shipwrecks galore? Yes, I'll surely read.
Robinson Crusoe.
Oh, how did he get it? Is that right, Wendy?
Wendy?
Robinson Crusoe.
I mean, it was a lot of fun, but that's got to be the easiest round in the history of House of Games, I have to say.
And I'll be honest, an absolute waste of time.
Welcome to the House of Games, David. Welcome to the House of Games. That was a lot of fun. I think you did terrifically well.
Well, he's just called it a complete waste of time. I'm getting
Points-wise,
two
it
different
is.
reviews here.
Points-wise.
No, both things. I thought you did terrifically well.
And
For
it was
you,
a waste of time.
That was a complete waste of time. I mean, absolute. I mean, goodness me. Listen, we all enjoyed it, though.
Thank you.
That's the end of that round. I wonder what the scores are going to be like. Well played, everybody. 2-2-2-2. 3 rounds to go before we crown our champion. Our next round is... Totes emoji. Now, this is a pairs game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. Ed, why didn't you choose a partner for this round?
I mean, me and Sindhu were a pretty good team in the last episode, so I think I'll just stick.
Yep.
Stick
Ed
with
and Sindhu are a team. Sean and Dara are a team.
Good for us.
Now, before the show, you all had a little bit of homework, which is you had to send me the name of an animated film, but you were only allowed to use emojis. You've now got to guess the animated film that your partner sent me. So, Ed, before the show, Sindhu sent me a clue to an animated film. Which animated film is this, please?
I have an answer for you. A Bug's Life.
Yes.
A Bug's Life? Correct. Well played. A Bug's Life.
Very good. Very good.
Love it.
Any criticism there that was too easy? No?
That was pretty easy, wasn't it? So, thus far...
Only because Sindhu did it so well.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Sindhu did the hard bit, which was giving the clue.
Write some more tunes, yeah? Sweet. I get out a lot of my pressure in life through my music, and then you mock it. So that was
And then
another
you got
good one.
O'Brien saying,
Yeah.
Not even wearing glasses. I'm not even wearing glasses. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Yeah.
Dara, I have a job for you now.
OK.
OK, before the show, Sian sent me the name of an animated film using just emojis. Huh.
Say what you see.
Are they allowed to discuss it? Because
Not
that's
really.
what's going on.
Not
I
really.
wasn't. I was
But
just
because,
telling
do you know
them.
what? But because Sian has been so well behaved on the previous 2 shows,
Yeah.
No,
I let it go.
I get it. Disc, pick, apple, despicable me.
Oh, very good.
That's great.
I'll tell you what a team. Sian, that's brilliant.
Thanks.
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful and well worked out as well, Dara. Despicable Me, well done if you worked that one out at home. Terrific stuff. Sindhu, Ed sent me the name of an animated film, but what animated film is this?
Come on, come on.
Look at Ed, he's fuming.
Is this Lady and the Tramp?
Lady and the Tramp, well done. Nicely played. Sian, to finish off that round. That's why we are 100% on every single question.
Oh, I feel under pressure.
Yeah, I would have thought so, because Dara has sent me the name of an animated film using just emojis. What film is this, please? OK.
Oh, no.
You know this one at home?
Something... Oh, I don't know a film called Avocado.
Oh, my God, you must watch it. Oh, it's so good.
It's really good.
Oh,
Amazing.
it is terrific.
I don't know, Dara.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything. It was...
No, your work here is done.
Killer Avocado.
Oh, that was going to be my guess.
Yeah,
Because I have seen that.
you have seen it. Yeah, but it's not animated, it's live action.
Yes, it is.
Is the answer Killer
I
Avocado?
don't know.
It is not. The other two want to give an answer?
Sword in the Stone.
Sword in the Stone.
That's
The
so
right
good.
answer. Well done, Ed. The Sword in the Stone. Sometimes it's about the avocado, sometimes it's about the stone.
Yeah.
That's life for you, isn't it? That's the end of that round. Finally, question wrong. Let's take a look at the. Let's take a look at the score, shall we? 2 rounds before we crown our champion. Very, very close still. We have 3 points for Sian and Dara. Sindhu and Ed, 5 points. Very nicely done. 2 rounds to go. Who is going to be our champion on House of Games night? Our next round is... Get your junk out. In this round, we're going to ask the audience to get their junk out. All we need you to do is really take a good, long, hard look at the audience's junk.
Hubba, hubba.
Various members of our audience have brought in some junk. Okay? They are going to hold that junk in front of them. You will have 15 seconds to look at it and remember all of these things. So, audience, if you will hold out your junk now, please. Have a little look at home as well. We have got a pineapple, a vase, a hot cross bun, a dustbin lid, some lavender, a slipper, a teapot, some fishnet stockings, some rosemary, and a tennis racket. Try and remember everything. And if you can put it all behind your backs now, please. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'll ask you some questions. The answers will all be something you've just seen.
Oh, right, OK.
OK. Here's your first question. What is Queen Elizabeth I said to have banned from being sold other than for religious festivals and burials? Ed.
Pineapples.
Is it pineapples? It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Sian.
Lavender?
Lavender? It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Sindhu.
Rosemary.
Rosemary? Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Dara.
Fishnets.
Is also incorrect. The answer was, if you hold up,
Tennis, is it the
hot
tennis
cross
racket?
bun was the answer. Hot cross bun. So it's out of the game now. Hot cross bun is out of the game.
Okay.
Next question. What two-word phrase is the Cockney rhyming slang for a child? Yes, Sian.
Bin lid. Dustbin
Bin lid? Absolutely right. Very well done.
Right.
Dustbin lids. It's out of the game. Next question. What object is the Grace and Perry artwork, My Gods? That is Ed.
Pineapple.
Is that a pineapple? It is not. You're just going to say pineapple.
I know there
You
was a
remembered
pineapple.
one thing. Anyone else? You got this at home, do you remember? Dara.
The vase.
The vase? Absolutely, it was a vase. Very well done. Next question. What is on the top of the Wimbledon men's singles trophy? Yes, Dara.
A tennis racket.
Is it a tennis racket? It is not.
Oh!
Sindhu.
The shoe.
Is it a shoe? It is not. Ed.
Lavender.
Is it lavender? It's not, I'm afraid. You really should have stuck. Sian.
Yeah, I should have done.
Pineapple?
Pineapple
It
is
is a
the right
pineapple, yeah.
answer. Very well
Should have
done.
stuck to your pineapple.
That was always going to happen.
Very much hoist by your own pineapple there. Next question. What is the first name of the Hogwarts student played in the Harry Potter films by Jesse Cave? That is Ed.
Lavender.
Lavender is the right answer. Lavender Brown is the character. Well done. Next question. In the 1960 film The Apartment, what does the character played by Jack Lemmon use to strain spaghetti? Yes, Sindhu.
Tennis racket.
A tennis racket? Absolutely. Very well played. Tennis racket. Final question. In Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, what do the Hatter and the March Hare try and stuff the Dormouse into? Yes, Sian.
I just pressed. Slipper?
Is it a slipper?
No, it isn't that.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Ed.
Teapot.
Teapots? It's the right answer. Very well done. So that's all the questions, but there is a bonus point for anyone who can remember the last three items. Sian,
Slipper.
last three items, please.
Some. Plant.
Slipper, plant.
Rock.
Slipper, plant, rock is incorrect, I'm afraid. Ed.
Slipper. Fishnet. Rosemary.
Is the right answer, Ed. Very nicely done. The end of that round. Thank you so much to our audience for showing us your junk. Much appreciated. And let's take a look at our scoreboard before we play our final round of Answer Smash. Very close today, Dara in last place on 4 points. Sian, you have 5. Cindy, you've got 6. Ed Gamble, 2-point lead, 8 points. Well played, Ed. Just one round to go before we give away our trophy. We know what it's going to be. It's always the same, and it is. Answer Smash for one final time. Fingers on buzzers, please. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category is reptiles. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above them. Which long-running American crime drama series starred Peter Falk as the title character, a raincoat-wearing detective? Yes, Dara.
A Columbo constrictor.
Here we go.
Well played, Dara. Columbo and boa constrictor. I'm not saying you're in Ed Gamble's head, but he just went, oh, here we go. Next question, next reptile. Who wrote the novels Carrie and The Shining? Yes, Ed.
Stephen King Cobra.
Well played, Stephen King, King Cobra. Your next category is people who left their job this decade. Those will be the pictures. Which elderly nursery rhyme character had a farm on which the animals make noises here, there, and everywhere? Yes, Sindhu.
Old MacDonald Trump.
Absolutely, Sindhu. Well played. Next clue, next picture. Which thin, crispy pancake made from lentil flour is typically served as an accompaniment to Indian food? Yes, that's Ed.
Papa Dominic Cummings.
Very well done, Papa Dom and Dominic Cummings. Papa Dominic Cummings. Next question. Which abbreviated term denotes a protective suit worn in the vicinity of dangerous substances? Yes, that's Ed.
Hazmat Hancock.
Hazmat Hancock? Is absolutely right, Hazmat Hancock. That'd be a great nickname. If you're called Matt, just be called Hazmat. Next category. Our quizzing is done. Our quizzing is done. Thank you all so much. Who is our winner on today's show? Let's find that out. Ed Gamble, of course, with 11 points. Well done, Ed. So, on the day, I'm going to say, with the greatest prizes in the history of House of Games, what do you want to go for, Ed?
I do quite like the idea of, get to go on a holiday with you on my suitcase.
It would look like you'd stolen his luggage from the airport, though, I feel.
I'm going to take the luggage set.
Wow, Ed Gamble takes home the House of Games luggage set. Congratulations, Ed. But who is taking home the trophy, I wonder? Our champion of House of Games night is Ed Gamble. Well played, Ed. Beautiful. Ed, well done. Trophy
Very happy.
winner. How do you feel?
Oh, so happy.
Congratulations on being a House of Games night champion. There are not many of them around. Very well done. But thank you all. It's been an awful lot of fun. Dara, thank you. Congratulations on your win. Sian, thank you so much. Sindhu, thank you as well. Thank you to our audience. Very rare to have an audience on House of Games. We loved having you here. Thank you so much. Band, what a pleasure it's been having you here. I hope you'll come back again for our next House of Games night.
Never doing this again. No.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope to see you next time. Ed, congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody. And we'll hope to see you next time as well on the House of Games. They called him 2 trophies Gamble.
Congratulations, Ed.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I think we all know I wanted it the most.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fine. Have it.
Yeah.